Hey, what is going on, y'all? In today's video, we're going to be talking about my very first bike weekend experience as a YouTuber. So what this is about is, what did I learn? What did I get over with myself in terms of doing these types of things? How can you have a good time on a bike weekend as a YouTuber or just a regular visitor? Let's go. So, like I talked about in the open, this is my very first bike weekend as a YouTuber, so to speak. I'm really serious about being good at YouTube and getting a following and just sharing the information and my trips and all that other kind of stuff. But this is not my first, I would say, bike rally or event. I'm naturally, I won't say shy, but I'm naturally an introvert. I don't really go into these types of settings, but I decided to challenge myself during the Great American Convoy, and you can see that video right up here. During the Great American Convoy, it was a great time. Adam Sandoval and his group coming in, going from city to city and all that other kind of stuff. I visited 2 dealerships. Both were in Northern Virginia. One of them was Steel Horse Harley Davidson, which I really liked. It was a great dealership, and I'll put some of that footage up as B-roll right here. I walked around and I checked out people's bikes. I saw some of the nicest looking bikes I've seen in a long time, some unique stuff about those bikes. But like I said, was like my first event that I went to and had a really, really good time. Talking to folks that I really didn't know, really getting a feel for what the Harley Davidson community is about.
So we are hitting the exit here off of I-64 East, exit 5 to Frederick Boulevard to head to Bayside Harley Davidson, Portsmouth, Virginia. Today we're going to be going to their bike weekend. They're kicking off the riding season by having some events and other things for folks to come and check out. So we'll go ahead and pull in here and see what's going on. There you see Law Tigers. Looks like they have some vendors and what have you as well. Stunt riders. This is one of the biggest Harley dealers in the Tidewater area. They've got a lot of inventory. A lot to look at for sure, and you'll see some of that today. Say just gorgeous bikes over there to my left, just shining. Love to see it. They got 2024s and used bikes. The new bikes are on this side closest to me, and then the other bikes are on the other side there. So definitely going to be a good time today.
So I took a leap and I went to my local Harley Davidson dealership, Bayside Harley Davidson in Portsmouth, Virginia. They were having their bike weekend for the riding season coming up that we're getting ready to experience. And I went in and I talked to, I believe it was the general manager, and I said, hey, or the sales manager, I'm not 100% sure what her title was, but she was really nice either way, so it doesn't matter. But I said, hey, I'm shooting a YouTube video, and I'll put that link up here as well. Check that video out on purchasing bikes, where I got to interview one of their sales team, Matt. He was really great and helped me out with the interview, and I really appreciated it. But like I said, I went to them and I said, hey, listen, I would like to interview you guys for a video. And I gave them their premise, the whole 9 yards. And they said, you know what? Come back on Friday during our bike weekend. I said, you know what? That's cool. I can do that. But I went over on that Friday and I did the interview about buying a motorcycle, but then I also did some walking around. There weren't a whole lot of people out there. That's one of the things that I learned that I should have really done differently, is I either should have went later when there was more people there, or I should have went on Saturday when the crowds were there, Saturday or Sunday when the crowds were there, and there would have been a lot of bikes and so on and so forth. But what I did take footage of, I really had a good time. There was a food truck, some food truck folks that I talked to. So I'm continuing to walk around here at the bike weekend for Bayside Harley Davidson, and I'm here with Perry Owens and Kia for Po Folks, the Southern Cuisine food truck. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about your food truck.
Hey, this is Perry with Po Folks and Kia. We like to do our Southern cuisine, where we got the hamburger, the hot dog, the fried fish. We do a little bit of lumpias, and we can do special occasions. Don't call us, we'll come find you.
Cook through the heart, fed through the soul.
Say that again?
Cook from the heart and fed through the soul.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Shoot.
Come on out and join us.
We here all weekend.
That's right. Come out and see the folks at Po Folks. There was a Christian-based motorcycle club.
Well, the Christian Motorcyclists Association was started in the 1970s by a pastor who wanted some fellowship with his son, and they went out riding together. They bought a couple of Honda 450s and went out riding together. Then they came to events like this, and they said, look at all the people in the motorcycle. This is like a whole missions type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he officially incorporated it as a 501c3, never dreaming it would become an international ministry. And we're in dozens of countries right now.
Right.
And right now we're at Bayside Harley-Davidson.
That's right.
Bayside Bike Weekend for this weekend, the 26th, 27th, and 28th of April.
Nice.
So you all come on out. Christian Motorcyclists Association is a non-denominational Christian ministry.
And like you said, it's an awesome opportunity for people to have fellowship, not only around bikes, but around each other and spread the Christian message, right?
The motorcycle is a common denominator for people being interested. People you've never seen before,
right.
You know anything about each other, but you got a smile on your face and interest across the motorcycle. And so you just start fellowshipping, hi, my name is, and start talking, and go out to the highways and byways and compel them to come in. And
right.
Riding for the sun is our slogan, and changing the world one heart at a time is our vision statement.
Nice, nice, really nice. The crux of this video is, and what I want to get out is, what I learned, there's several different things that I learned. One, it was okay to go the first day just to kind of get a lay of the land, but I really should have went on the weekend, like I said already. I really should have went on the weekend. Two, I did not take nearly enough footage. I should have taken way more footage and figured it out when I got back here to the house, what I wanted to do with it. I have enough for this video. It's probably gonna end up being about 8 or 10 minutes is my guess. But I really should have taken more video and more interviews. People are willing to talk. That's the funny part. Me personally, I don't know that I would want to talk, but people are willing to talk on the videos, and you just walk up and you ask nicely, hey, would you like to be on my YouTube channel, so on and so forth. They ask you what your channel is. I'm gonna get cards behind that because I think it's really good for them to get my card and go to my actual channel once I actually have the videos published. But that's something that I learned from that. I'm gonna get cards so that way they know, hey, Geo Rides, that's my channel. Here's my contact information if you'd like to talk. The other thing is that people are willing to talk about their bikes. People put a lot of time, money, effort into their bikes, and they definitely want to talk about them. So in closing of this video, I've got 3 tips for that first-time YouTuber or somebody who's going to film a rally or anything like that. Make sure you know the crowd. Make sure you know where you're at and if people are receptive to you recording or not. You don't want to make anybody upset. If they ask you to step away, step away. At the same time, people are willing to talk. People are willing to share their information, talk about whatever motivates them to be in the Harley community or to ride for that matter. Next, make sure you talk to the dealership. Make sure that they know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and maybe they'll even invite you or offer you to talk to someone or whatever it is that you're looking for, but make sure you give them the respect and ask the question. If you're just filming outside, I don't think that's a big deal. Like, I don't think they would trip about that at all. I've done it at 2 different places. But if you are going to film inside, or if you want to look at a bike specifically or whatever the case would be, I would advise to ask the dealership and develop a relationship with them. Last but not least, take plenty of footage. Don't sell yourself short. Those SD cards will hold a whole bunch of footage. You probably would be tired by the time you shot all of it. So make sure you get enough footage so that way when you come back and you do your editing, or at least how I edit, when I come back and do my editing, I want to have plenty to choose from so I can nip and tuck and put stuff in different places. I love to have B-roll footage. You don't want to sit here and see me talking. I love to have B-roll footage, and that way you can see everything that's going on and continue to express what it is that I'm trying to show. But stay tuned because I am planning on visiting several other events this summer. One of them's on the 18th at Hampton Roads Harley-Davidson in Yorktown, Virginia. I'm gonna be there at their Bikes and Brews event. I think it's Barbecue Bikes and Brews is what it is on May 18th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. So I'm gonna cram in and get in there and get some footage. Hopefully the people are receptive, we'll see. But like I said, get out there, enjoy yourself, socialize, and it's hypocritical for me to be saying it, but it is what it is. Get out there and socialize. People will welcome you in as long as you're carrying yourself in a good way. That's the end of this video. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end, and remember to always ride as if your life depends on it. Peace.